bunnies, before we begin today's video, go ahead and grab yourself a drink. What I'm drinking today is vodka and lemonade. So refreshing. So refreshing. Of course, a couple cubes of ice. Last time I didn't have no ice in there, and I feel like that's why I got so giggly so fast. So go ahead, grab your drink, and then come back and let's have this conversation. First things first, I'll pop her. For today's video, as you can see from the title, we're going to be talking about why girls don't have orgasms as often as they should. So while I was scrolling through the gram the other day, I noticed that Jessie Whoa, you should all know her. She's a gorgeous Haitian girl from Miami, Florida, who now resides in New York, and she's on your TV screens on BET. Besides the point, she was on live the other day and she said that she was on this podcast called Horrible Decisions. I love the wordplay. I have to check it out. Anyways, and she said that she's never had an orgasm. On her page, she always talks about, well, not always, but most of the time she talks about sex and relationships and zozos and what's the other word, babon? I don't know if I'm saying that right. But she's more outspoken, she's more open, she's more transparent with her sex life, sexuality, relationships, all that stuff, and I love her for that. I feel like that's one of the reasons why I was so gravitated towards her, and she's freaking gorgeous. Okay, so besides that, like I said, she said she's never had an orgasm, and it literally gave me the idea for this video, because me personally, for the longest time, I would not come. I would not climax. Like, I would have to get a vibrator and make myself come. Sadly, in Miss Jessie Who's case, she doesn't own.
I feel like if you're gonna get a vibrator, like, okay, what is the mindset that you get into with the vibrator? Like, are you playing music? Is there music in the background? You know, what kind of music is it? So, like,
on any toys, she's never used the toy. I'm not gonna say never used one because I don't know if she ever had, but she's never used a vibrator. I'll say that. Okay. Now, for me, how I overcame that sadness, the valley that, you know, walking through the shadows, the valley of the shadows of death, I decided to focus on me and me getting my nuts. Everybody tries to tell you how to please your man, how to do this for your man, how to make sure that he has the best Here's the thing. Here is the secret. Men don't care. Okay? They don't care as much as we think they care. Sure, they would prefer if the head was amazing. Sure, they would prefer if you arched your back a little bit more during doggy style. Sure, they would love if you knew how to ride it and take it and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, for them, sex is just sex. For them, sex is like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's good. They get to bust their nut. They will always bust their nut, and if they don't, they're gonna be in pain. So they're gonna figure out a way to bust their nut, either with you who out here trying to do all these tricks, or with somebody else on back alley or whatever you want to call it, or, you know, going through his phone, his Instagram, his call list or whatever, and getting it from somebody else who isn't afraid to just, you know, go in the back seat or on the trunk or whatever and do what they need to do so that he can get his. We need to start focusing on us. Women need to start claiming their orgasm, and if your man is not giving you an orgasm, then let him know that. Let him know that, look, you're either going to masturbate before we have sex so that I can get mine, or you're gonna wear like super thick condoms so you don't feel that much of a sensation so that I can get mine. Okay, I feel like that's where the problem lies. I feel like, and if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong so that we can have a discussion below, but I feel like that's what it is. I feel like women are so focused on pleasing their man, which I am one of those girls, I will admit, who does enjoy pleasing my husband, but I am not. I realize that in order for me to get mine, I have to focus on me. I have to clear my mind. I have to be like, all right, I have to be in the situation and enjoy it the same way he's enjoying it. Because honestly, there can be how many guidelines out there on how you're supposed to ride it and how you're supposed to arch it and how you're supposed to take it and how you're supposed to lick it and suck it and spit on it and slob on it, and all of that is great. But if you're not getting yours, maybe you should dial that back and try to focus on what he needs to do to get you off. Maybe you need to focus on getting yourself off. Maybe you need to take some of that quality reading time that you're spending on figuring out what he needs and try to figure out what it is that you need. Okay? If your man is not making you come, there needs to be some kind of conversation had, because at the end of the day, let me tell you what's going to happen. Two things are going to happen. One, you're going to suffer in silence, or two, you're going to get bun. Simple as that. That's it. If your man cannot make you come, you are either going to suffer in silence or you're going to get bun. That's just it. For me, I know that if my man isn't doing something that I like, if he's not getting me off the way I need to get off, I have a drawer full of toys. I can pick and choose and refuse whatever it is that I want to do. I have a detachable shower head. I'm good, honey. I know how to get mine. Okay? And again, if you're with someone who has a smaller member, you're gonna have to work for your orgasm. Okay? You're gonna have to get on top and work that clit on that dick and figure out how you are going to get your nuts. Because regardless of how big or small his dick is, he's going to get his. So you need to get yours. All right? No matter how bad you're riding or arching or sucking or whatever, he's gonna get his nuts. Are you getting yours? If you feel like I should have mentioned something that I did not mention, leave it in the comment section below. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. If there's something you want to ask me that you're too embarrassed to ask, my email is in the description bar, so go ahead, shoot me an email. Let's talk. All right? But I said what I said. It is what it is. Debate me. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye.